Hi my lovely people, welcome to another video. Happy Easter! I hope you are having a wonderful Easter with your kids and family. So happy Easter to those of you who are celebrating today. Now I am here with my part 2 of my massive $2,000, actually it's probably more than that now, Sephora Spring Savings Event or VIB sale haul. I did a massive part 1, like a massive haul part 1. I will link it up here and down in the description box for you guys, but this is part 2. I had placed many orders after that part 1, and now I have a whole bunch more to share with you guys. I know that the VIB sale is now over, but I thought I would still bring this to you because many of you really wanted to see the rest of what I bought. So let's jump right into it. So yeah, I have here a bunch of stuff, you guys. What do I start with? I think I'm gonna start with body care items like I do usually, body and hair care items. So I have like only one hair care product here left because my part 1 included many hair care products, but there was one that I neglected to pick up. So yeah, it's right here. This is Olaplex No. 9. This one is a Bond Protector Nourishing Hair Serum. So it's a serum that they came out with. It's No. 9, so it's like the latest one they released. So I have all the way up to from 0 to No. 8. You know, I have all of them. You guys have seen, you know, in the part 1, haul part 1, and my previous Sephora hauls. You know I love the Olaplex line, so I have all of them. And I just noticed this when I went into Sephora after I did my part 1, haul part 1, and I saw this and I'm like, well, they have a new product, of course I have to try it. It's Olaplex, for God's sake. So yeah, I picked it up. It's, you know, I'm sure very good. I can't wait to put this to the test. So I'm assuming since this is No. 9, it goes on at the very end of the routine after you shower. Obviously you know, shower using like 0 through 8 products, and then to towel dry hair you apply the serum and you let it dry, so like air dry, you know. So that's how to use this serum. So yeah, I can't wait to put this to the test. Let me see what the consistency is like. I mean, it's not like it's gonna prove anything, but I just wanna, yeah, it's kind of like a gel consistency, like a serum consistency, obviously, like a gel-ish serum. Yeah, I can't wait to try this. I'm not gonna waste it. I'm just gonna put it on my dry hair, although you're supposed to put it on. Oh, it's got that Olaplex scent. So yeah, so I can't wait to try that one. I saw that and I picked it up. It's new, so it's like the newest addition to the Olaplex line. And then I have here some body care items that I'm very excited to share with you guys. I mentioned this in my part 1, although I didn't physically have them yet because they were still on the way. So obviously I picked up 2 of my very, very favorite Luxiton Amande shower oil. So this is like a body wash that has, you know, almond oil in it. It leaves your skin so supple and smooth. I mean, my skin is never dry. I don't have dry skin on my body because of the fact, of course, it's a combination of everything I use, but I don't ever use body washes that dry out my skin, even in the summertime. So this is one of the major reasons for that. Love how supple these body washes, body shower oil, leaves my skin. It does not make it dry. It lathers up a little bit. You know, it's hard to describe the consistency. It's not like a greasy oil either. It's very cleansing, obviously, but it just leaves the skin very nice and supple after you shower with it, which is what I want. And then of course I got 2 more Luxiton products. This is the Almond Paste Body Scrub. So I had to buy the body scrub because I've been enjoying my Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom body scrub with my, you know, Boom Boom body wash, like the cream shower gel with the scrub and the Boom Boom cream. So I wanted to get the matching almond body scrub to scrub with when I'm using the almond shower oil. So this is what it looks like. It's got like some chunky pieces to it. So let me open it because I might start using this when I use my almond. I don't know if the camera is focusing. So it's got a little bit of like gritty sort of almond you know, pieces in there. Ooh, it smells divine, just like the other stuff, like the body creams and the almond shower oil. Actually, it looks, I mean, smells exactly like that. So I'm very excited to use it. It had good reviews, so I got that. And then I also got this Amande balm. It's also almond, obviously, almond body balm. I love their packaging, very kind of, you know, vintage, like retro kind of packaging. So let me open it up. So, that looks creamy and delicious. Can you see it? Can you see that? So let me put a little bit of this on the back of my hand. That feels so good. So good. Oh yeah. Oh, that just felt like a bucket of water, you guys. Ooh, same scent as the Amande shower oil. Do you see how supple my skin looks with that? It's just, it felt cooling almost, like felt like a bucket of water, really, honestly. Beautiful. I am very excited to use this almond body cream with my shower oil and the scrub. So very excited. And I was at Sephora, and one of the girls that I know there, she recommended to me this one right here. So it's like a body cream by Fenty Beauty, obviously. Apparently this is really nice, and I've never tried it before. She highly recommended it to me. I was just cruising, looking at body products because like I don't have enough of them. And then she's like, have you ever tried this? You should try this. So let's see. So that's the consistency, very like thick, you can tell. So I put the one cream on this back of this hand, so I'm gonna put it on the back of this hand. So that's what it looks like. Let me, oh wow, that's just very moisturizing, I can tell. Again, felt like a bucket of water. Very hydrating, you can tell it's super hydrating. Do you see that? I mean, they're both really nice. This one also felt like a bucket of water. This has like a, it's hard to say, kind of a bit of a powdery scent to it. The scent isn't very overwhelming, which is really nice because that means like the scent is very mild. That means you may be able to use this with your perfumes because it's not like a super strong scent, that it's not going to compete with your fragrances, so that's a good thing. So I'm very excited about that one because I really want to try that one out. It seems like a very, ooh yeah, very hydrating. I can tell. I'm looking at my hand here. Looks very hydrating. Wow, look at that. You see that? I mean, that looks wet. It looks really wet. I hope it doesn't stay like too wet though, that it absorbs into the skin a little bit more, but it's definitely super hydrating, I can tell. I don't want it to be too slippery. Like this hand, this one is hydrating, but it doesn't feel too slippery, whereas this one is actually very kind of, you know, my hands are sliding down, very kind of slippery, but very hydrating. It looks really good. So I also picked up a mask by Tatcha, the brand Tatcha. It's a clarifying clay mask. So I already used this, you guys, the other day. So this is what the box looks like. I don't know if it's focusing. Focus, focus, focus. I can't really tell you too much about it just by using once, but I gotta say it felt good. It felt like it really pulled out dirt from my pores and kind of really like my face looked really clean and like tight, you know, as in like the pores seemed very small. So I think it works really well. I need to use it more than once, obviously, and then I'll give you an update. I'm going to be doing a skincare routine video. You guys have highly requested it. So many of you for so long have requested it from me, and I just haven't done it yet. It's one of those videos that's a little bit harder because you gotta, you know, possibly film it in a bathroom, and it's like, you know, not your usual setting. And of course I need to do that perfume collection video too, you guys. They're coming, just be patient. So this is what the tub looks like, you know, typical Tatcha packaging, and it comes with this little scoop, which I never end up using. I lose that stuff. I just don't, I lose them. I just use my brushes. I have 2 skincare brushes that I dip into it and then just kind of paint my face with the brushes. So that's how I do it. As you can see, I've already used it once. Obviously I've used quite a bit. I put quite a bit of dent in. It has like a herbally kind of scent to it. It's a clay mask. Obviously, you know, you guys know what clay masks are like. So yeah, it's basically a clay mask. I think it worked. My skin looked really nice and clear and bright and all that afterwards, but I need to use it a little bit more before I can give you a verdict on it. So before I get into the rest of my Sephora haul, which I have a lot of like makeup and other products here, I want to show you also, I want to share with you also a bunch of stuff that I just got on Luxiton website. They were having a 20% off sale. This was after the Sephora VIB sale. So I just bought a bunch of my favorite. I stocked up on my bunch of my favorites. They actually had the refills, these big, what is this, 16.9 fluid ounce giant refill packages of the Amande, you know, shower oil. So these are the refill packs. So now I have refills, you two guys, and I was so happy to see that sale. And you know what's most exciting to me? I have the rest of them here. I have not seen these before on Luxiton. I've never seen them in the stores either, so this has got to be new. But guess what they came out with? They came out with rose shower body washes. Oh my goodness. I was so beside myself when I saw this. They are rose body wash. Oh my god, you guys, it smells so divine. So I got such a nice rose scent. I got 2 of these because I want to use them when I want to smell like roses. So I got 2 of those, and they had, guess what? Orange Blossom body wash. So these are all refill package. So these are all refill packets, obviously. This one smells divine too, you guys. Oh my lord, it smells so good. So I also got this Orange Blossom one, and I think this is also new because I've never seen the Orange Blossom one before either. They've had like, you know, the Amande, they've had some verbena, like, you know, the citrus one, like, you know, lavender and stuff before, but I've never seen the rose and the Orange Blossom before, so they've got to be new. And of course, I also picked up a lavender body wash as well. So yeah, I just thought I'd share with you guys those. Oh, and also I got a bottle of the Amande oil. It's actually the almond oil, not the shower oil, but rather the actual oil that you apply to your skin. I find that when I shower with the Amande shower oil and I get out and my skin's still wet, and I apply this oil to my like wet skin that's kind of halfway dry, ooh, it just makes my skin like smooth as silk and supple and so nice. You guys, I highly recommend the body oil as well. So it's called actually Amande Supple Skin Oil, and it sure makes your skin supple for sure. So I now have the rest of my Sephora haul I want to share with you guys. So I bought a few complexion products. So I got, of course, I had to restock on my NARS Soft Matte foundation. I know you guys know it's my ride or die foundation. I absolutely love it. I'm wearing it in most of my videos. I mean, I have like 100 foundations, but this has been like my go-to. But now that the summer's coming though, maybe not as much, but I really love it. You guys know what it looks like. I'm in the shade Syracuse. I do have a darker shade Tahoe for summertime, in the middle of the summer when my skin gets a little bit more tan. So yeah, I'm usually in the shade Syracuse. You guys know the spiel on that. I've talked to you a million times about that. That is like it's a soft matte finish. It's not drying, like kind of dry matte. It's very soft matte. It's very comfortable on the skin. You don't even feel it on the skin, but it gives you really nice full coverage and covers every flaw on your skin, gives you a nice canvas to put the rest of the makeup on. So I also picked up this Dior Forever Skin Matte Foundation. I know that there is a Skin Glow version of this that's kind of more glowy, but I love myself a soft matte that goes on and like doesn't emphasize on anything, any texture, nothing. So this is really nice. I tried this on a little bit on my face at Sephora, you guys. It was really nice. It just was very light, as in lightweight, but it went on like a second skin and just blended right in with my skin, as you can see there. Do you see that? That's a good match, by the way, for me. It just blends right into my skin tone there. You can't even tell there's foundation there. All you can see is like perfect skin right on the patch that the foundation is on. Very like ultra light but high coverage foundation. I think it's medium to high coverage, but at least that's what it actually is on me. I mean, it covers pretty nicely, and this would be a really nice one for summertime because it's so light, so thin, and it's still like, you know, good decent amount of coverage. And this would probably stay put too, you know, because of the consistency. So I'm very excited to try this one. It might become my next ride or die foundation. You never know. I mean, I love my NARS, but that looks really promising. And then I also got this NARS light reflecting setting powder. This is the pressed powder, and this one is like universal color, you know, like colorless. It looks white, but it goes on like without any color. So I actually bought the smaller size. I don't know why. I didn't realize it, I guess. It's a beautiful soft matte compact, which I love NARS packaging. It's so nice. So this is the powder. So let me, it feels like, guys, this feels like nothing. It feels like I'm running my finger on a silk cloth. Really, like silk or kind of chiffon-ish cloth. It's so finely milled. I don't actually, do you see that? It's not showing up, but you know it's there. It's almost kind of like a blotting powder. Honestly, yeah, it's definitely setting. It's setting. So I had a little bit of shine right here, and I just put it over that like patch of shine here. I don't know if you guys can see that. It actually set that and made it like, you know, matte, kind of like non-shiny. Oh my lord, this is highly like popular. I mean, this was sold out like when I first did my first purchase, my first order. This was sold out, and it came back in stock, and I hopped on it. It's so finely milled, you guys. You can't even tell it's a powder. That's crazy. Yeah, you can tell it's almost like a blotting powder, but it actually sets. It's unbelievable. I love it. And this would be amazing for summertime. You know, you don't want to be wearing like cake skin, you know, like cake makeup in the summertime. You want like the lightest stuff So wearing that Dior foundation with this light satin powder, yeah, summertime favorites. I'm sure they will be. Again, it's very popular. I mean, I highly recommend it even without using it. I mean, just from that was like, wow, my skin feels very silky there too in that patch. Yeah, this side feels super silky. Guys, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. So I also have this one size. It's like another YouTube creators brand, Patrick. Not Patrick Tar, the other Patrick. So one size brand. I don't have anything from this brand, but I heard so much about this powder that's like a turn up the base versatile foundation powder. It's a foundation powder, which I like to sometimes wear in like summertime. This is what the packaging looks like. It's really nice. I like this sort of shiny, mirrored, almost red packaging. And it opens really nice. It has this like sort of nice, you know, open the closure. So this one is a foundation powder. So it's basically like a powder. You don't put any like base on. You don't put foundation on. So let me just kind of rub it here. Yeah, it's a foundation powder. It's really nice sometimes to wear in the summertime because when you just put the powder on, it sticks to the skin and stays there. And like with the sweat and stuff, it kind of like, you know, it works well. Not when you don't use a liquid and powder or cream foundation and powder, then it gets too cakey. You know, summertime it's kind of nice sometimes to just wear a foundation powder, you know, and then use a setting spray. So I'm excited to try this one out. I heard some good things about this foundation powder. So yeah, I'm excited to try this in this summertime. And I also got this big puff, basically like a powder puff from his brand too. I really like to use these like to apply powder on my face. I know Patrick is known for just slapping on that powder puff, you know, and setting his face. If anybody makes those really well, it would be Patrick. I also have a makeup setting spray by Urban Decay. This is from the All Nighter line of setting sprays. This one is, of course, their long-lasting makeup setting spray, and this one has vitamin C, you guys. So I was like very interested in testing this out. I mean, I don't know how effective vitamin C is in a setting spray, but I fell for it. I fell for it. So here is the bottle. And I mean, I don't know. I don't think vitamin C can like do anything for your skin just in a setting spray. But you know what? Why not? I like Urban Decay All Night Setting Spray anyway. That spray wasn't my favorite. It's like, it just laid it on thick, you know, it just sprayed it like a hose on me, which I did not like. The mister, the sprayer was not the finest mist, as you guys saw. See? I mean, yeah, but also no. I think I have to hold it a little far out. Yeah, still too large of drops. But anyway, it just like, I hope it didn't ruin my makeup. It doesn't have SPF, no, I think it's just vitamin C and cactus flower water, it says. I don't know. I don't know if it has any skincare benefits, but I just still wanted to get it. Why not? You know, I like the all-nighter setting spray anyway. Why not get the one with vitamin C? But I'm pretty sure the vitamin C doesn't really do much in a setting spray. But, you know, I just wanted to try it anyway. So yeah, the Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray with vitamin C and cactus flower water. Right here, I got Fenty Contour Stick. What do you call it? Matchsticks Contour Stick. So I got it in the shade Mocha, like I always do. I told you guys I have a suspicion that this was breaking me out, but it could be another product that I've been using. So I don't want to like write this off yet because this is really, really nice. I love how easy this contour stick is to use, how well it blends out. I don't want to like, you know, I've been using it for a long time too, and this skin problem only just recently. I think it's the other product, honestly. So yeah, I don't want to write it off yet. I restocked it because I ran out of my contour stick. I had several and I had used all of them. A lot of the times when I'm in a hurry, you guys, I have many other contours that I love, like my Tom Ford. I love that. That's like my ride or die. But that one takes a little bit longer, you know, you have to pull it out. Whereas this is like a stick, you can just apply and then blend it out. It's so much easier to use and fast. So I tend to reach for that quite a bit So I can't tell for sure if it's breaking me out or if it's that other product that I'm wondering if it is. I need to test it out. I need to see, you know, without using that other product, just this one for a while and see which one is the culprit. But I doubt it's this one. Again, I can't say for sure. Now, I also have some other products here. Well, I have a, by the way, guys, I have a perfume that's going to be at the very end. Stay tuned. I will tell you what it is. I have it right here. Now, I want to share with you this eye palette by Patrick Ta. This is his Major Dimensions 2 Rose palette. He just came out with it. Excuse me, I've got a lot of stuff on it. It's a mirrored palette. Of course, it gets dirty. I have fingerprints and other stuff all over it. I just used it several times. So I have already used this palette, so I can give you my thoughts without it being first impressions. So this is what the palette color story looks like. There are 2 cream shadows at the very end here, covered with a flap to keep it protected from the powder shadows so they don't get on them. So you have 2 cream shadows, and you have this row all mattes, and then the bottom row all shimmer shades. These are super nice, you guys. Highly recommend it. Love the color story. This sort of rose tone colors. It's mostly neutral, but there are some cool tone shades and a couple of warm leaning shades. But for the most part, it's a very neutral kind of palette, which I love because I don't have as many cool to neutral tone palettes in my collection that I adore, other than a couple of Natasha Denona palettes and a couple of my Tom Ford quads. So this is a welcome addition to my collection. Now I have a cheek product that I told you guys in my part 1 that I placed the order and it hadn't come yet. It is Tarte Flush, I think is the shade. It's a cheek stain, and this, you guys, is so, I mean, it looks super dark, right, in the stick, right, like that, but it's not. Watch this. So this is like super user friendly, by the way. You put it on and you just kind of blend it with your fingers on your cheeks, really. Like, the finger works so well with this product, and it just gives you this natural flushed, you know, look, kind of like glow from within, flushed. You know, I just came in from, you know, the sun kind of look, you know, just really nice. It looks kind of like flushed and dewy on your skin. It just gives you this healthy look. Like, even if you weren't wearing any makeup, like on a no makeup day or no makeup day, you can just put a little bit of this and, you know, kind of pat it on with your fingers. You would look really healthy, like flushed and fresh, you know, sun-kissed, you know, type of look. I mean, look at that. It just looks just beautiful, you guys. I mean, just really nice. By the way, it kind of feels like a gel almost. It's very kind of cooling, which is, again, really nice. I bought it especially for those summer days where I just don't want to wear a whole bunch of makeup, but I just want to look live. I want to look flushed. I want to look fresh, you know. That's what I bought that for. So very excited about it. So now I have some lip products that I want to share with you guys. Now, I told you in my first haul, my part 1, I showed you all my Gwen Stefani GXVE or Give, that's how it's pronounced, although it's spelled this way, products, except I did not have the liquid lip, although I uploaded a full review of her makeup line, her entire makeup line, and I did her signature look, actually 2 variations of her signature look. I uploaded that video already. I'll link it up here and down in the description box. Check it out. It came out so nice. Many of you thought it looked exactly like the Gwen Stefani's. So here is the liquid lip that I didn't have to show you in my first part 1. So let me swatch it right here next to the cheek stain right there. I mean, this, you guys, when I first went to Sephora, right, I swatched this and it looked like, you know, it didn't look like it was gonna dry very fast. It just looked too creamy and wet to me, which was stupid. Obviously, that's not my lips, you know. You gotta try it on lips. That's the thing about swatches, you guys. See, it's not drying on the back of my hand. It's not crazy. It's kind of made to dry on your lips because it actually dries really quickly on the lips, and it doesn't dry to be that sort of like matte liquid lips that used to be back in the day, like, I don't know, a few years ago. Really drying, like matte lips that dried down so like dry and crackly, you know. That's not this one. This dries down so smooth and comfortable, and it actually dries down to a nice matte finish, not a satin finish, a matte finish that's super comfortable. You guys, I don't know how she did that. This is a nice formula. I mean, I don't have very many matte liquid lips that I can say I like to wear, and this might be the best liquid matte lip formula, you know, that I have. And I have a ton of products, as you guys know. Really nice formula, and really pleasantly surprised me. It dries down, you know, fairly quickly, and it's kiss proof. By the way, it's transfer proof, 100% transfer proof. In my Gwen Stefani GXVE or Give makeup line review and tutorial, I did a kiss test, and I showed you guys, you know, and it didn't transfer onto my hand at all when I kissed the back of my hand with that liquid lipstick on, which is amazing because I always knew Gwen Stefani had these lips that looked like they did not budge, like the lipstick that she had on didn't look like it budged no matter what you ate, what you did. So it's really nice. That means you can eat and drink and do stuff like, and it wouldn't really move very much, you know. So I'm very excited to keep wearing it and see. I only used it a couple of times for my tutorial and one other time, but I need to wear it a little bit more. Hopefully it's really nice. I showed you in my Sephora haul part 1 that I bought a couple of, a few lip products from Natasha Denona's I Need a Rose line. I bought the lipstick in the shade Peony. I got the corresponding lip liner in Peony. And then I bought the Daphne, is it Daphne? Lip liner. And I wanted to get the matching lipstick, but they didn't have it in the store to include in part 1, but I placed an online order and I got it in, and let me show you right here what it looks like. So I'm swatching it next to the cheek stain there. Do you see that? It's a beautiful, lovely, dusty rose. Yeah, lovely shade. I love like pink, pretty pink shades for the lips, you guys, like what I'm wearing right now. This is not Natasha Denona. So I also bought a Dior Addict Shine lipstick in the shade Mimi Rose. This one is almost kind of like a balmy consistency. By the way, this is what the bullet looks like. I always thought it was really, really nice, very luxurious. And this is what the lipstick looks like. So let me pull it up. So that's what it looks like. It's a beautiful, pretty sort of pink shade, and this is like a very high shine, almost balmy consistency lipstick, lip color. Do you see that? I don't think my camera is picking it up very much. It's not doing justice to it, like the consist. Yeah, there you go. That's better. So that's what it looks like. It's a very kind of high shine, very glass looking, almost kind of like lipstick and lip gloss or lip balm hybrid kind of lipstick, you know, formula. So I'm very excited for it. I don't have any in this formula. It looks really promising, and it's gonna look really juicy and nice on the lips, especially for summertime. You know, you want to wear those beautiful fresh looks for summer. And then I bought these magnetic lashes from Velour and from Glammatics. So these are a little bit gimmicky, you guys. I honestly had high hopes for this because I've seen some reviews that said these really work. But I gotta tell you, I mean, the Velour ones are kind of sort of okay. I have the liquid liner, so you essentially put like this magnetic liquid liner just along your lash band, and you know, it acts like a glue. So it's like a glue magnetic. It's a magnetic liner that acts like a glue, obviously, and these lashes are magnetized and they're supposed to just stick to them, and it's supposed to be easy peasy, but it's not. It's not. And I know in like those ads it shows like it just going boop, you know, like you thought you even trying, you know, you bring it closer and it goes bloop, you know, right on the lash. That's not how it works. It takes work, a little bit work. I will say that the velour ones do work, kind of, and I've used them before, but the Glammatics, you guys, oh my lord. Anyway, here is the magnetic liquid liner for Glammatics. I already have the velour liquid liner, the magnetic liquid liner. So I had to buy the Glammatics pen, the liquid liner. So it's like, you know, just like your, is it a felt tip? I think it's a felt tip, yeah. So it's like, it's basically a magnetic liquid liner, and you put it on your lash band and then you put these on. They're supposed to just stick to it. But this was a struggle, you guys. I tried this. It ruined my eye makeup look. Let me just put it that way. I thought it would just, you know, plop right on. I had higher hopes for Glammatics because it was like rated well, but it did not work. It took a lot of work, a lot of time, and it wasn't easy, and it didn't just plop onto my the magnetic liquid liner. It did not work. I think I'm not gonna get any more of these. In fact, this is like a fresh set. I had another set that obviously I tried and it didn't work. I got 2 of these. So yeah, it did not work for me, and I think I'm gonna maybe return this one because I haven't opened this one yet. I think it's the only product that I'm disappointed with of my entire Sephora VIB sale haul. So I have a fragrance here, which I'm gonna talk about here in a second, but the final like item here that's not a fragrance is this Sephora tape for when you do eye looks. So you can use this tape to kind of like put on the side of your eyes, and like when you're putting shadows on, if you want the shadows to like stay in a certain area, so you can tape your eyes with. So this is basically like a tape, you guys. It's a sticky tape that doesn't stick to your skin too badly. You know, it's not gonna like pull your skin or pull off your hairs on your skin or anything like that. So this is just like a basic tape, you guys. I mean, seriously, I mean, I can't really demonstrate it or anything, but it's just a sticky tape. It just goes on like that, and then you just remove it when you're done with the eye look. So it gives you that those clean, you know, lines for certain kind of, you know, elongated, sharp, you know, eyeshadow looks. So finally I have the fragrance I purchased. This was still on the way, it hadn't arrived when I did part 1 of my haul. This one is Dior Poison. This is actually eau de toilette, although the Sephora website did not specify whether it's eau de parfum, eau de toilette, or what. But when the box arrived, it says eau de toilette on it, and it's a green box. However, the bottle is not green. It's this sort of burgundy color bottle. So this is what the bottle looks like. I think it's like a 1 fluid ounce bottle. It's like a smaller size. I didn't realize it was this small. I think this is a reformulation of maybe the original eau de toilette, because wasn't the bottle green, the original eau de toilette? I don't know. But anyway, I don't even need to spray this, you guys. It's so strong. I can smell it right off the atomizer here. This one is supposed to have tuberose, coriander, and a papanax. Those are the notes that are highlighted. There are more notes in here. This is one of those 90s fragrances that had very complex, you know, fragrance compositions with so many notes, and had like very kind of herbal, you know, tone vibes to it. And some of them had like these green, you know, like galbanum type of notes. Just to give you an example, like a good example would be Ralph Lauren Safari for women. So the Papanax, you guys, in here is quite strong with that sort of resin balsam vibes, very strong. To be honest, the tuberose is kind of buried in the other really strong notes here, the spicy notes and the resin balsam notes. It's kind of buried. I barely pick up the tuberose. It's in the back. I smell it, but it's kind of taken a back seat what I smell the most are those spice notes and the papanuts and the resin notes. This also has like spicy notes like cinnamon, you know, coriander, and a bunch of other spices. There's a little bit of incense here that I can smell very, very much. I know there are florals, like there's of course tuberose, there's like a bunch of other florals, like I think carnation, there's a little bit of rose in here too, and some white florals. But to be honest, the florals are very kind of in the background. What you smell the most are those like resin balsam notes. This also has amber and some woody notes and some musk, I think. You know, that incense I can smell very much. There's honey in here. I can actually smell that sort of syrupiness from the honey. But for the most part, you guys, what I smell the most in here are those resin balsam notes, amber, the papanuts, that sort of notes, and then the incense. It's definitely got a very, very strong incensey vibe in here. The tuberose, the florals, backseat, you can't smell it as much. Yes, they're there, but very much like a 90s strong smelling fragrance. If you like fragrances like Ralph Lauren Safari for Women or Chanel fragrances, you know, like Chanel number 19, Chanel number 5, those kind of fragrances. Not that this smells like Chanel number 5 at all, but you know, in the same kind of like category. Yeah, this is Dior Poison Eau de Toilette. Also, you guys, I have a few more products coming. I don't have them, just a couple of products. I bought the Augustina's, the Very Rich Cream or whatever it's called, that famous moisturizer. I bought that. I want to try that because I've heard so much about it. And then I bought one of those Sephora glosses, the Ultra Shine Lip Gloss. I tried them in Sephora. They are like glass. I don't know why I've never, you know, bought any of them. So I bought one of them. That's still on the way. But other than that, yeah, I'm pretty much done. So that's it, you guys. That is my massive $2,000 Sephora sale haul part 2. Like I said, I did part 1. I listed it up there, and I listed it down in the description box for you as well. Check that one out. If you missed that, that one had majority of the products. This is just nothing compared to part 1, you guys. Part 1, I had like a ton of products. Make sure to check part 1 out. Definitely had a lot more products in that one. So this is part 2. I just wanted to bring it to you guys, even though the sale is over. Many of you requested to see the rest of the products that I bought during the sale. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment down in the comment section and let me know what you bought and what you think of these products that I bought, and of course the Luxiton products. Yeah, just chime down in the comment section. Let me know, share your thoughts. Happy Easter again, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give this a thumbs up so I know you like my videos. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Ring that notification bell right next to it for all notifications so you will never miss any of my videos. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I will see you in my next video.